It's a brand baby.
So I'm here with Tina Tamale Ramos. Hi, Tina.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing okay?
Thanks for coming down and taking some time to speak with us. So like I told you, I'm going to ask you a few questions. You can answer them or not answer them in any way that you want. Okay. So first off, let's get to know you. How old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay. And do you have a political orientation?
I tend to lean to the left.
Okay. And how about religion? Are you affiliated religiously?
I'm a non-practicing Roman Catholic.
Great. And what's your job or job title in the community?
Oh, I have many.
What are they?
I am the company spokesperson and special event coordinator for my family's business, La Borinqueña Metzquetessen. I am a board member of the following organizations: Old Oakland Neighbors, Oakland Merchant Leadership Forum. I'm also very active with other groups like my family business especially. We are a privately held corporation and been independently owned and operated for the last 64 years. And I do writing for the Oak Book Online magazine. And I know there's more, but it's scary.
How about your spare time? I'm just kidding.
Spare time.
And can you talk about what you think or see your role in the community as?
Basically bringing together that old-fashioned sense of community. My family is from this neighborhood, specifically my mother. We have always been in this neighborhood, and we feel that a lot of times planning hasn't been ideal. And instead of having a reactive situation in our hands, I have chosen to be proactive and helping organize other like-minded individuals in this area, whether they be residents, merchants, or just other concerned individuals about the fate of our neighborhood, and bringing that sense of community together where we are working together.
Great. And can you talk about your relationship with the local independent community here?
That's the beauty of this area. It's extremely diverse. There are a ton of independent businesses here. A lot of it is just figuring out who is able to carve out that niche of time to be able to work together. But it's like I tell everyone, whether it's 10 minutes or 10 hours, if we all make that sacrifice to come together, the synergy will be amazing. And as much as you can put in is basically what you're going to get out of it. So it's to everyone's benefit to make that sacrifice so we can help one another and really pull together and make something great, fabulous.
Great. Next one's kind of fun. If the local independent community here were an animal, what animal would it be and why?
I would say a caterpillar.
Okay.
Just because it moves around, it has many legs, and we see everything, and we really try to come together and do what needs to get done and grow and eat what's around us and just explore.
Great. Okay, so can you talk about a time, 64 years in town, same family, same business. Can you talk about a time when you and your business may have needed some support and the local independent community was there for you?
No. I think all independent business needs support. My mother is a Depression-era child. She says the economy presently is different than anything she has ever experienced, and that was just from a personal, talking one-on-one, just mother to daughter. When we talked about the business, this is a very unusual time for us specifically, and from what I hear speaking to other independent owners, it's tough. And support is a way back to building community, but figuring out a way to really come together and figure out what we need to do, not for ourselves, but for each other. It's for the greater good.
Great. Two more. So, you're an entrepreneur, you run a business, you're an organizer, you're involved in many community efforts. And that's who we're talking to in this project. We're talking to organizers and entrepreneurs. So what one lesson or piece of advice from your life in those worlds could you give anyone that might interact with this project?
The lesson is feel like you're at home and support those people around you. Really making the effort to get to know your neighbors and to support their businesses or their endeavors, their projects, their nonprofits. That's how we become a community that's just not a group of people who feel that we need to be associated with each other. That's how we become a family. And that's what we really need. I think all of us are hungry for that. I think it's human nature to want to have that kind of relationship with the people around you, and that's what I've learned. That we're not as different as we think. We're a lot more similar than sometimes people want to admit, and that if we can really come together and we can make that difference.
Great. So this is the last one. Doing so well. I'm going to ask you to address the camera here. Okay. And so what we're doing is giving you an opportunity, if you had one message to give to anyone who might be interacting with this project, what would that message be? You can talk to them right here.
Talk to the camera right here. To support your independent businesses surrounding you, to celebrate diversity, to really care about your neighbor, and to do everything that you can. Even if you're a busy person, I understand, but looking out for the people around you is really the way we're going to pull through and get through this together.